How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Scarlet, and we've got ourselves some massive news today, ladies and gents. The brand new anime Pokemon Horizons has launched, and with it, we have a massive piece of information about the third legendary for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. So, let's get right into it. We have a post right here from Riddler Koo, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, who has leaked a bunch of information throughout the past. He genuinely leaks a lot of really real info. Okay, I don't really know what other way to put it. But guess what? In the Pokemon Horizons anime, as FYI, by the way, spoilers for the anime, but we have a pre-evolution of TERAPAGOS, the turtle. We have seemingly a pre-evolution of it. I mean, look, there it is. That's what it looks like. That's its pre-evolution, and we get to see it in the freaking anime, which I think is pretty crazy, man. So I'm going to open this up in a second image here, so you guys can see kind of what it looks like. And there it is. That is TERAPAGOS. It may be a pre-evolution of sorts, like what it looks like before it evolves into its full form, and we've gotten to see what it looks like. Also, by the way, let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to review the anime. There's 3 episodes out already, and I want to do maybe an anime review, maybe later tonight for you guys, so you can see, you know, what I think about it, some breakdowns on it, and stuff like that. Either way, though, this is massive news, okay? This is huge news, ladies and gents. But again, we'll have to continue talking about this a bit later on. So yeah, as I mentioned, yes, we now know what TERAPAGOS looks like, and it's clearly connected to Lyco, which is the main character. But that's not all. We also have some theories here coming to us from different people. Starting off with Soul Silver, who says, spoilers. This changes everything we thought about TERAPAGOS again. Is this a form change or a pre-evolution? This looks more like a mythical. No. Where is TERAPAGOS actually located? Will it be with Lyco for this journey? Will it still have a final form? Look at the protective orb they are in. Does it look familiar? Well, yes, it does. It's literally the shell that it's inside of later on, because we don't see its typing shell here. So this is, by the way, the Pokemon that clearly is the one behind, I'm guessing, I mean, look at the shell right here. This is clearly the Pokemon behind the Terrestrialize phenomena, right? It's the Pokemon that creates this situation. So either way, down here, we also have a picture again, which he posted, of this giant orb, this, one we've seen in the actual game. And he also has a few more posts here where he talks about a few different things. For example, he talked about one thing that kind of bugs me about the new Pokemon anime series is that the big mystery Pokemon to start the series is a shiny Rayquaza, instead of a totally new mysterious Pokemon. Ho-Oh was so epic because it was brand new and such a mystery. Don't get me wrong, shiny Rayquaza is super cool, but it would have been amazing to tease a new Generation 9 legendary or mythical Pokemon we'd never seen before. I think it would have been even better to actually kind of hint a Generation 10 Pokemon this early on, because think about it, Ho-Oh was hinted in the first generation of the Pokemon anime, and it only showed up in the second generation, which I think was really cool, so maybe that would have been a better choice. He also posted this. We all may be starting to feel how long this wait may be. I think a great way to pass the time would be for Game Freak to release a brand new mythical Pokemon. Maybe just a gift or even as a raid. Similar to how they did it with Zarude and the Sword and Shield DLC. They could release one to promote something in the Go or Home or a new movie. Maybe even something in the new Pokemon anime, which, I mean, they could do this pre-evolution, right? And then the only way to evolve it is to get the DLC. I think that could be a possibility of what they could do here. But he says here, or maybe they just break the pattern and release one for the heck of it. It's just been a while since we've gotten one, and I think it would be a nice way to spice up an otherwise dry period. They should also add more home Pokemon to raids and do them more frequently. Then there will also be a big hype when the new home update and integration comes too. So again, it has been crazy how little information we've received. And of course, back in April here on the 4th, he was actually 10 days ago, he was talking about some stuff like, for example, so the Teal Mask is at least 99% guaranteed for 2023, but the wait for it is still longer than the Isle of Armor was. We're basically still just at the beginning of a painfully long wait, with hopefully a few trailers in between. And as for the Indigo Disc, there's a lot of confusion on when it would actually release. This is due to a few things. If I didn't pay attention, I just believe what they advertised and told us in English, that it should be out winter 2023, not final. 2023 is a very big statement, and it's everywhere, on the official website, in the presents, and the ads. However, in the official press release, not something the average person sees, for the 27th of February, it said DLC 2 will be releasing at a later date. On top of that, the big confusion comes from a real leak where this person says that as far as they know, most likely before the presents, DLC 2 should release in 2024. So I really don't know. I'd heard it would be early 2024 before the presents as well, since it was before the reveal. This leads me to believe that the devs thought they'd have to go into 2024 for this part 2, but last minute they decided that they're going to try their hardest to get it out by 2023. ultimately, if DLC 2 comes out just a month after 2023 is over, it'll be totally fine with that. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait for a while for that though. Either way, there's also a theory from Light who says, so finally, probably one of the biggest mysteries in the game were the hexagonal plates that we thought were TERAPAGOS, but he had a pentagonal plate and it couldn't be, or was misinterpreted. So this little new pre-evo form of TERAPAGOS is the source where they draw the terrestrial energy, where the Area Zero lab book is mentioned. Finally, we're trying to tie up the loose ends until discovering what is happening. Keep tuned for later. We'll be speculating about this little turtle boy. So there's a lot to say about this little turtle, what it's going to mean, what is the deal with it. There's a lot to be said, and a lot of people have different thoughts. Champion Spirit here says, I thought this immediately, meaning that the shell may have been just the means of TERAPAGOS protecting something. So is TERAPAGOS as the Guardian 100% confirmed? Well, it pretty much is all up for debate right now. There's a lot of questions about this. And again, there's just a lot about the anime right now. Like I said, the anime is up and about. 3 episodes are out. Like I mentioned earlier, if you guys want me to actually review the episodes, I'd love to, okay? Anime actually looks interesting. It would be nice to have a fresh start with something. It's kind of hard to keep up with the Ash journey. And I feel like this journey is going to be more like a regular anime rather than the monster of the week that Pokemon has been for basically a decade. So yeah, we're going to just have to wait and see what turns out from this. But here is something that was being mentioned by Soul, who says, okay, well, basically the new protagonists and perspective, a new approach to life, bonding with Pokemon, and a brand new adventure. Well, guess what? We have some new characters, as you guys have seen. I don't know really who these guys are. I'm not sure if they're actually really characters, but they seem to be part of the show. And this guy's got a freaking Fuecoco. Overall, this whole thing looks epic, man. I don't really know about the new Pikachu and basically the paradox-looking Ash guy. I mean, he's all strange and whatnot, but I think it's all an interesting situation nonetheless. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below your guys' thoughts on this. You know, is this a pre-evo? Is this a form? What exactly is it that we're looking at right here? Like, is this similar to Zygarde where it it has multiple different forms that are percentages, or how exactly will this Pokemon work? What is the deal with it? I don't think we have a full conclusion on exactly what it's going to be like, but I'm still curious though what you guys actually think about it, because it's just very interesting. There's just a lot of stuff to be said about it and just a lot of interesting things happening here. So again, just your thoughts and opinions will be appreciated. Let me know in the comment section down below. And as per usual, of course, I want to thank you guys for coming through and watching these videos. Like I mentioned, I really want to do a breakdown on the episodes because I think that they're going to have a lot of connections to the games and potentially maybe even some hints towards the DLC as well. And also, I just think it'll be fun to cover the anime now that it's a brand new anime and not just, you know, Ash's journey, which there's nothing wrong with that one. Of course, the end of that journey happened already. So, you know, I just thought it'd be fun to start something new, right? And get into something new with this timing. So I think it would be great to have that 1 episode per week to be reviewed. And this time we're going to start with 3 episodes because there's already 3 of them out. So I thought I would maybe do that tonight and you guys get to see that video tonight, enjoy it, have a great time with it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the support recently. It has been fantastic. Again, like I mentioned, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about these guys, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gents.